Hey, Rick Tobin, want to talk a little bit about what's going on, what's happening right now in the hotel industry. We're dealing with a lot of boutique hotels here in South Florida. Couple big things going on. One more of a macro news story, and of course that's interest rates dropping half a point. So big news for anybody who was getting ready to refinance, anybody who was at a balloon, anybody had an adjustable mortgage. That's going to save them a few bucks and maybe take a little bit of heat off. Rates have been high. We know a lot of properties had maybe 6, 7, 10-year balloons, and they were coming due. So a lot of people were also looking for distress. That distress is not hitting the market, has not hit the market. They've been waiting for, frankly, a long time for that distress to hit the market. Buyers that are looking to pick up cheap deals generally are not out there. Owners are not seeing that distress, that forced sale issue. Uh, but on the other hand, occupancy has been fairly strong, a little bit off from recent years, but that's because Florida, post COVID, was one of the only places open. It was an easy place for US travelers to come to. So that's now that the rest of the world's opened up, there's a lot more choices. There's cheap flights to Europe. Cheap flights to South America. So travelers have a lot more choices. Also, it's been very warm throughout the Northern Hemisphere for the last several months. So a lot of people haven't been looking for that beach vacation to come down to South Florida and thinking about the heat of the tropics. That's going to change very soon as it gets colder up north. We're going to start to see that seasonal impact on our local economy. We're going to see probably occupancy rates certainly going up. Also, prices going up. So I don't know that that's going to hit the levels it was the last couple of years post COVID, but certainly it's not off that much, probably a couple percentage points. So that's what we see going on in the market. Uh, Also, this week, obviously, we've got a storm brewing that's looking like it's going to hit the Panhandle area. Maybe you never know. We're still watching all those the projections, all the spaghetti lines, as they say. We know that we feel like we're out of danger down here in South Florida. So we're probably going to see some of that spillover traffic coming down here, occupancy levels. There's going to be wherever that hits. We do feel sorry for those people impacted, but there is going to be an impact wherever the storm surge, the winds hit and do damage. So we probably will see some bump in tourism to other nearby alternatives, and that's what we see going on in the market. So for younger owners, maybe with a longer time frame, you're seeing now that prices can fluctuate. For a while, they were only going up. We saw values pretty much double, maybe more, after COVID down here. If we see a pullback there, certainly travel down to South Florida is always going to be very popular. So if you have a long time horizon, I think you're really good there. Of course, you got rising. Well, you got some other issues to worry about in a longer time frame, but in a long time frame, generally nothing to worry about. Real estate strong unless we have some crazy unforeseen instances. For maybe some of our older owners, they're also seeing, prices were going up and going up, going up. Now you're seeing that they don't always do that. So for an older owner, maybe looking at a shorter time frame. If you don't have that time to recover, maybe interest rates go up, values go down. If you are thinking of selling, maybe a good time to talk to me about taking money off the table, maybe doing a 1031 if you want to save taxes, maybe holding paper if you want to continue cash flow. But certainly you may want to think about where you're going long term and whether you want to take your gains off the table sometime soon. But I do see a strong season coming up. I think we're going to have a lot of international travelers, international investors looking at the United States and South Florida in particular. And that's what we see going on. And I'm not even going to go into the presidential races, which are coming up soon and can be a very divisive topic. But everybody's got their own opinions on that, and I'm gonna leave that out of my discussion. So we'll see you around town, and call me if you want to discuss confidentially a property. I'll put my number in the comments, and also you can get me through Rick at premierhotelrealty.com. That's RICK at Premier with no E on the end, hotelrealty.com. We'll see you around.